Hello friends, welcome to back to another video. If you are new here, I don't know what's wrong with my English. Also, before you question why I'm not opening the window, it's because it's too damn hot. So I have my low light of my little lamp going on. I love the low lighting vibes. I would turn on my LED lamp or like starry thing, but I feel like they have too much color going on, so my little lamp is good enough for me right now. But yeah, as always, look up trigger warnings, take care of yourself, never compare yourself to others on how much they read during a month. I was busy towards like the last 2 weeks of this month with a convention and working overtime. Thankfully, I have a day off right now for these 3-day weekend. Let's go. So yeah, anyways, as always too, all the books are going to be in order of when I finish them and to their star rating, and obviously talk about ones I like, read on read physically, and to listen on audiobook because I did read or like listen to a lot of audiobooks this month. But yeah, here is a little stack we got going on. It's kind of a lot of books, I would say. Proud of myself this month. I really tried. But yeah, let's go through these. As you can tell too, I did not annotate a lot of books this month because I don't know, I've been kind of like, I don't want to annotate some books because lately I've been trying to get rid of books that are on my shelf and to on my freaking floor, because I'm literally like Belle right now with books everywhere, like on the floor. It used to be way worse, but it's still bad in my opinion, especially too now that I've been buying more like danmei and manga right now, because a lot of books I've been reading and stuff have not been hitting as hard. Let's actually get back on track of the video of my wrap up, shall we? So the first book I listened to mainly, which was A Tempest of Tea. I gave this one 3 stars. I see why now. People were like iffy on it and such. I felt like it was a middle, like, I'm in the middle, like, oh, I liked it, but there's some stuff I didn't like. Of course, it ended on a cliffhanger. Can't wait for that. And as well too, some of the like big plot thing I figured out towards the end. I was like, didn't shock me as much as I thought it would. But yeah, I really like the concept. I really do, but like I just don't feel like it was right there for me, hitting the mark, because we have literally a heist, vampires, romance, a badass female main character. Like, I would have loved this, but like the execution and way it was played out and stuff was like mid for me. I think too it was the way it was written, in my opinion. I feel like it made it like lowly rated, and I felt lost at times with the way the execution was trying to go into following the characters. So I was like, but yeah, I really liked our main character. What was their name? Oh, it's Arthi? Yeah, like I really like the cover, like, of this book. Like, look at it. But it was like mid for me, and I know someone else would like it in a better home. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be reading book 2. I'll probably listen to it, to be honest, because I mainly listen to this on audiobook. So yeah, I probably will continue it, but I probably won't own it anymore. I want more room on my shelf for my other books and some future books I kind of want to do videos on. Fun. But next up, I don't have it with me. It's a manga of my boyfriend's one. This is so popular right now. I've seen so many people cosplay them at the convention I went to this month, as well too probably this Sunday I will see people more dressed up in this manga series slash, I think too, getting an anime. Delicious in Dungeon Volume 1. I gave it 4 stars. So fun, and like I'm pretty sure the main character, the knight, probably is on the spectrum. I feel like such a fun way to explore foods in dungeons. It got me hungry and intrigued with like the whole time, like these creatures, and he wants to just eat them, and to trying to save his sister and his little what are they called? The group. There's a term for it in like D&D and stuff. Oh, I cannot remember. The party, yes, the party. So yeah, his sister got eaten by a dragon. It's literally in the beginning, so there's no spoilers. And then they're going back into the dungeon to save the sister, and it's this elf, and then to this, oh, what is it called? He like traps and stuff. I forgot what the term is for that too. And then of course we have our knight in shining armor, and then we have along the way this dude who cooks food for them and stuff. And it's very interesting. I love the series a lot so far. Like, this first volume was really nice, and this is written by a female. We love, and it's very popular. Like, a lot of people are liking it. I cannot wait to see this anime for it. I'm gonna continue reading the manga too, because my boyfriend's the one who got it. So shout out to my boyfriend. Next up, I listened to slash read Sick Me to Sleep, the first one in the series. I gave it 4.5 stars. I really liked it. It was just so good. I mean, it took me a minute to get into, but once I did, oh, it was just so good. Like, I like the characters and the way Gabby wrote this world. Can't wait for book 2 to see the next adventure and hopefully a bit more romance of what's happening between these two characters. So I can't wait. I'm probably going to listen to the second one and then buy a physical copy of the second one since I have the paperback versions I won from a giveaway from Gabby. So yeah, it's even signed as well from Gabby, so it's like a nice little treat. So cool that they hosted a giveaway. I cannot wait to listen to Drown Me with Dreams, the next one, the next installment of the series. I can't wait. I would love to go back and like annotate it because it was just so good. I had so fun with like this adventure happening and into like, you know, the society and like this world Gabby made and politics of it. So it's very fun. And into the big plot, I was like, or twist that happened towards the end. I don't want to spoil it, but like I figured something was up, figured it out. Next up, I read and made a vlog. Hopefully it will come up to you next month in September since it's still August when I'm filming this wrap up. The Disabled Triumph's Beloved Pet Fish. This is the volume 1. I freaking enjoyed it. I annotated this one actually as well so you can see the annotations. I gave this one 4.5 stars. I didn't know anything about this Danme other than it being silly, and OGs didn't deliver that. Very wholesome. I would recommend for people to maybe read this in between like Arha or like TGCF and like what was the other one? Is it Naskamavelin? Remnants of Felt, because I heard like those ones are very hitting, like, you know. So definitely like a good filler in between, a nice cleanser palette for the Danme universe, I would say. And then 2, all I gotta say is the fish scamming system is so sassy and hilarious to Liu. Stop. I can't wait to read volume 2 and see this cliffhanger of Prince Jing interrogating Liu. You'll know why. I'm not gonna spoil anything else than that, and I'm still waiting. I need to get the second volume. Little story. I was trying to get volume 2 when I pre-ordered it, when it was going to get released to me. Took a few days. Oh, we'll expect a delivery a little bit delay. And then it was like, oh, package may be lost. If you want to cancel it, you can. So I canceled it. Took a whole week, and then now it's been like, what, another week, and I still haven't read the second one like I planned to do for my vlog. Eventually, like I said, I'll get to it because I still had to edit the first one. So maybe that's when I'll start reading the second one for like a little reminder to myself. Still can't believe I've been waiting to read that one. Next up is a manga, this series. The Dark History of the Reincarnated Villainess. This is volume 2. I read the first one, oh god, I think during COVID, and I finally got to the second one. I gave it 4 stars. Oh man, Yomi was a bit annoying, and I'm glad Lana put him in check. Also, I feel like Soul developed feelings for Lana, question mark. It was very interesting. I like the concept of like, you know, isekai into this world that she made, that she's written of these characters and stuff, and she's trying not to get basically, because, you know, it's like, it's kind of like Villains Are Destined to Die a bit, but like this is different, you know, they're different from each other. You'll know if you read this one, it doesn't have like points and stuff. It's just, oh, I just like the very execution of someone getting isekai and turned into a villainess and dealing with, you know, these men trying to fall in love with them, or to like the story of how they're playing out. So I'm not sure how this one's gonna end, but I like the concept so far. It's just really funny to me too. It's nice. I love it so far. I like the artwork, like the style that they chose for this. Like, look at that. I'm not gonna try spoiling it too much, but like this art style is so freaking pretty. Like, I like it a lot. I really like mangas that have very beautiful artwork. To me, it just makes it more of a fun experience to see. And then next up, I gave this 3 stars. I don't know, maybe I'll change it to 2 stars later on, but right now it's like a 3-star. I was enjoying this book because of the characters and how easy it was to get into, because I'm really picky with historical romance. I noticed I don't really like historical romances, but this one was queer, so I was like, oh, give me this, you know, it's sapphic. But yeah, it was a letdown. You figure out that Beth and Gwen are trying to get their parents together, but along the way too, they start developing feelings for each other. And the way it ends out, and then how the next book is going to be set up, I'm not a fan of it. I am not a fan of it, so I'm probably not going to continue this series whatsoever. I don't like that, like, they're basically stepsisters now. I don't like that. I don't like it. Why did no one ever tell me about that? Like, everyone was hyping it up. I was like, oh yeah, that's all I knew, like, these 2 girls. That's all I knew. That's all I freaking knew. I didn't know about the parents or like them becoming stepsisters. Don't like it. It icked me out. Oh my god, there's a sticker in here. Oh my god, I found a freaking sticker in this book. Good thing I didn't donate it yet. I'm gonna stick this somewhere else. But yeah, that was a kind of a disappointment because I got that book when I went with Zaylee for like indie bookstore day or something like that. But yeah, I'm not gonna continue that series, sadly. Next up, 5 stars. The Apothecary Diaries Volume 3. As always, love the freaking artwork, love Mao, love the little plots and stories that are happening and into how they wrap them up. And as well too, kind of the main story of Mao is so interesting, and learning about the characters in this world. So freaking good. That's all I have to say about this, okay, without spoiling it. Apothecary Diaries is so good. I need to go and watch the anime because I watched like the first 2 episodes and that was it. And then continue it because I started reading the manga. So now I definitely need to go back. I'm so glad I read this one. This one was very interesting too, of like the family wise and stuff. But as well too, like Jinshi. He got so jealous. I loved it a lot. Next up, I read it physically and listened to the audiobook of Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha. I gave this one 4.5 stars. I see now the hype, why people like this. I enjoyed it a lot. Of course, it was spicy, and Nisha is amazing with her writing. It felt so real and the characters were fleshed out so well to me. Like, I was never bored listening or picking up the book at times. It's just so good. I'm glad too it's like around her culture and everything, and as well too the grown-ups. Thank God they're grown-ups, because maybe that's why too I'm like iffy on reading some books lately, because they're younger audiences a bit, like younger ages, but this one like they're in almost 30s or something like that, so it's like harder to marry and date people, so it's interesting to learn about that. And then too there's like text messages in here, or like the news as well, so it's like fun layout too of this book. She's a chonker as well. So good. I love the chemistry between these two, because, well, you'll know when you read it, like, you know. I really liked the way he cared for Karina. It's so freaking good. I can't wait to read the rest of the series, because the 3rd one also came out recently this month. So I need to read the 2nd one, Tastes Like Schmuck. I have that one signed as well too by Nisha. And as well, this one is signed by Nisha. When I met her, the doctor is it. So yeah, I freaking loved it so much. It's so funny too. It was so written well, and then her family aspect into this book was so good. Like I said, the characters were very well fleshed out, and I like that. I love having a connection. I love seeing these characters like as if they were actually real people, you know. And Nisha did explain whenever I had went for this book tour for the release of that book, of like some of the stories or like some of the stuff that happened in this book actually happened in real life to her. So I was like, oh, I wonder which parts, you know. So it's very interesting to me. Next up, I finished and finally read Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I gave it 3 stars. I don't think Anna Huang is for me. The writing was like, it was easy, but like it wasn't spectacular, you know. I do admit I was only reading this because a lot of the girlies back then loved this series, and I know the first one isn't that good, and I see why now. I heard like the rest of the series gets better too, as well too. I think Anna Huang's writing improves, so I'm gonna read the rest of the series. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook like I did with this one, and then seeing how well the series is, I may or may not donate them, or like sell them on my Pango books. I'll link it down below, my Pango bookstore, if you ever want to see me when I list this up. If you want to get your own hands on the series, because this is the Picus version, so it's the UK version, so it's like thicker. She's thick and like it's like a good way to hold it, I feel like, compared to the US edition. But yeah, anyway, I did like the smut a bit. Not the best of the best, but still good. The romance was good, and the plot as well that was happening with Alex and, oh god, what was her name? Ava. But as well too, I didn't like the 3rd act breakup that was happening with Alex and Ava, because like there's a thing called communication, dude. Like, and then too how like the years went by. I was okay, you just skipped like a big moment of this character going through something you could have like dive into a bit more, I feel like. But yeah, it was okay to me. So yeah, it wasn't all too memorable. That's why I gave it like a 3 stars. So yeah, a lot of the books this month wasn't as hitting as I thought, you know. Like, I had the only 5-star was a freaking manga, which was Apothecary Diaries, as it should be. I love Mao. I love the freaking artwork. But yeah, it was still a good reading month to me. But yeah, that's kind of it of this video. Probably a faster one because I didn't want to talk too much. But yeah, anyways, I hope you all like this video. I hope you all have a good day, good night, morning, whatever time it is for you when this video reaches you. Until next time, I'll see you very soon with some more content coming your way. Bye!